Hello, and welcome to my Sunday from. So today is just I'm gonna try out this eye curler, and it's just kind of like the same thing. I just wanted to see if this one works just as good because I already threw the other one out. So it's new, and then I have this brown liner that I'm gonna try out. I haven't used a brown one in a long time. This is just a shade brown by LA Colors. And I'm gonna go ahead with my regular routine. I think the only thing that I don't think I'm gonna use is I think the foundation probably is gonna sound like using a different foundation, but I think I'm gonna use a regular foundation. Oh, my regular foundation is actually LA Colors as well, and it's this truly matte, if you can see it. So I tried this on earlier. This is Pulex. It's called Golden Eye Mask. And you can see the front. Pulex Golden Eye Mask. And it says it has licorice, oat, peptides, lutein extract, hyaluronic. It says collagen, rose essence, vitamin C, gold in it. And they're literally gold masks, like eye patches. I'll show you. This is what they come in singles, and they come with pairs, and they're literally gold colored because they have gold in them. And I've been liking the results. It literally tightened my face, and it only takes 15 minutes. If you guys are interested in them, they do sell them on um, Amazon, and they do tighten the under eye bags. That's what they're for. It says dark circles, brighten skin, plump the skin, soft, smooth, healthier, and reduce wrinkles, and it reduce the depuff. It says depuffing, depuffing eye mask. They work really good, and I was extremely surprised. I was gonna do a full um face peel, like because there's like a weekly face peel that I do. It's by Vivo Perle. I use Vivo Perle, and I also use the Strivectin. It's always been my go-to for my under eye area, anti-wrinkle. And this is $15 for this. But I mean, I use expensive ones and they all work. Like the expensive ones really work, and this one works too. But I don't know. I've used other ones like Rock, and I feel like the drugstore brands are good too, like Oil of Olay and all that. But let me do my concealer first. I like doing my concealer first. And this is my new fair colored concealer. I have a darker one, but I've not been liking putting concealer on my lid because it immediately takes away the pigment from being visible. And I've tried this with all the brands that that eyeshadow that I use. So I guess they're like drugstore brand, but at the same point in time, I can't just base it on that it's drugstore brand because I have this problem all around trying to get the pigment to stay. And I'm not priming, I'm just going in. And I don't know. Sometimes I don't like all that gunk on my face when I'm doing my makeup, but we're just taking it easy today. And I wanted to make this a short, but I mean, unless I convert it to a short, I'm not going to do it. And I've been having little breakouts here and there because like I always have the furnace in the winter time, and I have a hard time, my skin has a hard time adjusting from fresh air from the window being open to like just furnace for months, just furnace. And some days we get like 80 degrees in December, and sometimes it's pretty cool. But quite often I've been seeing like we've been getting crazy freezes, and then we have to use the furnace. So I'm gonna try to do an eye look that I've been wanting to try. And I just want to get in there with the concealer. I don't necessarily need a lot of concealer, but I do want to make sure I'm covered. And then I will use the pencil because the pencil helps me correct little imperfections. And um, I would, let's see, I would generally, I'm going to put some lip plumper on so I can have that ready. And I'll just wipe it off when I need to use it. And this pencil, I find it so effective. Like, I just wipe it a little bit off because sometimes I get eyeliner stuck on it. And I like to go in a couple times and get this color down. And I also go in the corner. And I also just dab a little bit on the little imperfections that I do have. Even if they're like brand new and about to like wreak havoc on my face, I like to make sure I put something on it. That way, at least I feel comfortable. Right. So that's the concealer. And I'll put the foundation on next. And this is the matte. And I like to get all the big spots done. Make sure you blend it in. That way it doesn't look splotchy. So now I got the big areas done, and all the smaller areas I can just work on with just a little bit more. Get under the chin and around the ear. Just like that. And that looks really great. So then I would like to do my brow, and I have the brand new brow. Um, I have the brand new brow pencil, and this one's so tiny. I always thought it was too little to work, but it actually does work. You can see right away it works like as much as I like it to, because I don't like a heavy eye look. A lot of people are into that look. We call it the 2016 brow. They call me the 90s supermodel brow, but you wouldn't be lying. And this is just, basic. I don't like to go in heavily, like I said. Just fill it in, and then with the spoolie, you can comb and groom them, and it also helped to get the color down even more. So it looks blended and even. I know this sounds silly, but like I want to put primer on my eye, and I have some. So I'm gonna just put like a dot on each eye, because I feel like the eye needs the color more than it does concealer. And I just want to work on the one thing, the color, right? Because that's like essentially what we're doing here. And um that's that. But I want to do, let's see, I want to do next my eye color, right? And then I have my new bright palette. So um so I was thinking I want to try purple. Is that weird? Or like blue. I've already tried purple, so I can do blue, and I can do, let's see, I can do this blue, this blue, this blue. So a shimmer and two matte in the black. Let's see if we can do it. So the first thing I'm going to put down is a light one, which is this. And that one I will go down on my crease and on top of the middle. And I'm going to use the side to get it in that crease towards the inner corner. So above the crease and blend it down. And I'm going to do it again above the crease and blend it down, and then towards the middle. And then you can make it as high as you want towards the brow bone. And I just like to clean it up with my finger. Don't worry. Build the color up as much as you would like. Now, don't be shy, because if you're going to be in front of the cameras, depending on what kind you have, can totally see every single detail. So don't be shy. I always say it's better safe than sorry. At least you're giving the camera something. That's what I always say. At least I'm giving the camera something. Because a lot of people are very boring when it comes to their makeup. And I don't mean to criticize, but I get called a tranny all the time. And and I feel like, well, at least you're being, at least you're seeing something, because, honey, there's some basic bitches out there. There's some basic brokey bitches out there that ain't giving you shit but dirty poonan and STDs. And that's how they get clout online. Look at Sukiana and every other panelist, every other dirty panelist. So ain't no shame in my game, honey. This looks purple though. I'm scared. But to be honest, I've been dying to try this color. Like, literally, I've been dying to try this color. Like, you can't talk me out of this today. So we're going in, and I'm just gonna go like this, and just like that. What do you think? And because it's like a really winged look, I would like to put some on the edge, the outer corner of the eye. That is crazy. And then I have a black that I can put on right here. I got this. It's like a looser brush, and I can just dust this on here and get that darken. And I want to close my eyes so I don't get any in my eyeball. Now, I do want to go up a little bit here and correct that. And you can go in as many times as you want. My bad. Go in as many times as you want to get that color down. And then that shimmer, I'll go in and spread that on real good. That's the middle of the eyeball, and blend it towards the outer edge, the outer corner, and get that on the entire lid towards the inner corner, just the inner corner. See the middle, inner corner, get that nice and coated. So that's like the focus, getting that nice and coated. Now what you do with the color from the middle point is you blend it into the outer edge, the outer corner. So you want this a little bit blended in this way. You see that? But you want a nice, good, bright shimmer on the inner corner, out, inner corner, out. You want that shimmer. And blend it. See? It looks like a festival look, right? And then from the inner corner, you put down some more of that blue shimmer on both sides. Now, this part is so easy. You just use the tip and you slide it into that shimmer, and you go in the crease and stop at the middle part. Stop right here at the middle. So you go in the inner corner in the crease, around to the middle part, and you get it in there. Let's do that again. Just like that. And then build that color. Build it, build it, build it. See? Build it. And bring it down. Bring it back down. Build it. And then bring it back down. Like that. Now my outfit's not gonna match at all. But I don't really care. So I'm done with this palette, but I think I'll just take a little bit of gold because that's my trademark. Having a bit of gold, and just put it here. And the next step is to get a color down here. So I'm gonna pick a probably like a tan color. This one makes me look old. So does this one, but I like this one better. But it doesn't have as many options as this one. This one has so many options. This really bothers me, this right here. Because one's not even with the other. And it's not supposed to look like that. It's not even supposed to look like that. Like, I literally have to fix it anyway. So I have this little one, and I'll go in with this color. So I'm looking for a dark color because I like a darker color. So I think I'm going to use this one instead. By the bridge of the nose, you just go in and up into the eye area where it's under the eyebrow, and build that color under the eyebrow and around. And then you can go in with another color, perhaps a shimmer, and just go in with the shimmer. And this is like a beige, maybe a champagne. I'd say a champagne. And go on that brow bone, above the brow bone, and down to like the tail end of the eyebrow. See that? And then blend it into that other color, just like that. And so far so good. So here I have this eyeliner that I wanted to try, and it's a brown, and we're gonna go in under the eye with it and see how we like it. I don't think it's deep enough for above the eye, but this is really, really, really light. And go in into the lashes and darken them. All the way to the inner corner. And you can smoke it out, like you can blend it out if it's like too thin for you. Some people like it heavy under. Just like that. I think that's really pretty. So I'll just leave it how it came out. And like I said, I like the top a different color, but I like to put my mascara on and then curl my lashes. So I'll do that. I'm gonna get a spoolie and comb them because I have to curl my lashes next, and I don't want to mess them up because my curler literally has a comb in it, and if you curl them without separating them first, it won't look that cute, and they could like crimp up really nasty. So I like to run the spoolie through them at least once and let them dry. And let me get the lip plumper up off my mouth, and we'll just work on that. This is chocolate. I know it looks like I'm going too far, but I just didn't want to leave them without carving them. And then I'll go in with a darker color and I'll correct it. And then actually I think I'll wear my signature pink and then I'll go in with blush. We'll just put a little bit, a dot on here. See how much comes out. Yikes. Oh, so that's how much comes out. And you just go in and go with the apples of your cheeks up to the temple on the cheekbone. So the apples of the cheeks, the cheekbone, up to the temple, apples of the cheeks, the cheekbone, and the temple. Again, apples of the cheek, cheekbone, and temple. Now blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. Just like that. And you can go in with more powder if you want. And I like to put a little bit on my nose just to give it that sun-kissed look. Then I like to curl my lashes, of course. Now this is a new curler, so that looks really great. Perfect. And I'm going to do them one more time. I feel like one side's like cooperating, the other one's not. And then you can go in again with mascara. But for me, I'm just going to go in with liner and make a thick line. Just a thick line. Okay. So I will go in and do the inner corner. Kind of the same thickness because I want it to be noticeable. And then I want to do a triangle from here to the corner of my eye. Just darken the color, just like that. And I do want them to match, but I doubt they will. And just go down and fill it in. And then this one too. I literally do not want to go under notice if you haven't realized that by now. I don't want to go under notice today. I do want to be seen today. And I don't like when people don't notice me. So I kind of lean on my outfit. And this time I feel like I'm leaning on my makeup, which is completely fine because it's a good practice. I think it's a really good practice to keep up and, make yourself feel good, you know? And I, of course, like highlighter. And I'll go in with my sponge and get a little bit on my nose and on my brow bone. And a little bit on my cheekbone. And that's it. Now, back in with the mascara. that's like basically the look. And and I do like to go in twice with my lip color, but what I don't like is when it gets really crusty. So I'll just line it. And that'll help. Give it a pop and make you look put together. And you can do your powder now. The powder makes me look older, but um, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, but I like to put it on. That I know. And I put it on under here, and I like to go in with a brush and just like that. Oh, you can put it all over your face. Blend it in. Blend it into your neck. It smells super good. This is literally the airspun stuff. Cody. And it looks so much better already. I like to get this fan, this little fan, and I'll put it on high. And what I do is put it on high, and then I get my Fix It. This is LA Color setting spray. And spray generously my whole face. And just let it dry. Just let it dry. And you can just put the fan on. Not a big deal. And as soon as it dries, you're set for the day. It will stay on longer. This is non-sticky, sets makeup for all day wear. Spray 12 to 16 inches away from the face and keep your eyes closed. And it's lightweight, so you don't feel sticky. So that's about it. Wraps it up, I guess. I hope you like it. If you do like this video, give it a like. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe. And thank you guys for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and join the community and share it out so we can grow our community. And I'll see you in the next one, my son, Dick from. Bye-bye.